Dearest friends, we're gathered here today to watch the last episode of AEW Rampage. We were here for the first episode of Rampage, and well, we're here for the last. Alright everyone, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Christina, aka That Variety, and today we're gathered here to watch the presumably last episode of AEW Rampage. It's kind of bizarre to me because we were here a little over 3 years ago for the first so many episodes of Rampage, and we did the reactions for those a little bit. And then quite frankly, I got burnt out, and well, to be honest, I haven't actually watched Rampage in some time. Either way, this was kind of one of those full circle moments where I was like, you know what, we gotta see what goes on here at the very end. We got to see how all this wraps up and just see what happens. So I don't know what we're walking into offhand. I'm going into this completely blind, just not knowing what's going on. I do watch Dynamite in terms of AEW content, but I don't really keep up a very diehard fan or anything like that. I just want to see what happens at this point. So I do at least watch that, but I have zero clue what is happening on Rampage, Collision. So either way, let's just jump right into this. Let's see how Rampage ends, and we'll see what happens moving forward. As per usual, grab your snacks, grab your choice of beverage, get comfy and cozy, and let's get to it, people. All right, I don't know what we just walked into, but we walked into something. What is Jericho doing? What is happening? Okay, so he's got the whole Statue of Liberty thing in a New York, Letterman jacket. What is happening here? What did I walk into tonight? You can't make this up. You really cannot make this up. He looks like he's wearing a toilet seat. The Tron even had him eating a slice of New York pizza. My God. We even have the Redwood outside the ring just dancing for whatever reason. Why are we bragging about them being in 6th place in the tag team division? I swear, I'm not one of those negative Nancy's on the internet. I just watch and react. I feel like I definitely critiqued this back when we were doing AEW reactions back in 2021, 2022, but again, we've still got all these Ring of Honor titles on the AEW show. So Jericho tried to do the scissor thing, and Anthony Bowens was not having any of it. Okay, well, Jericho just went with the eye poke. Well, Bowens was just hanging out with Max Caster, though. He was just chilling. He was not paying attention to Jericho. So I don't know if it was the referee or what was going on there, but yeah. Okay, well, Jericho's going in with the chops. I don't know why these two are feuding. I literally have zero clue. But to be fair, I missed Dynamite this past week because I don't know. It was Christmas. Okay, all we've been doing in the first so many minutes is just chopping and an eye poke. Oh, okay, well, that happened. Lord, am I tired of this learning tree nonsense. Okay, well, Jericho just got caught in the rope there. Okay, that move happened. That move happened. Okay. Why was the Redwood trying to get into the ring? What is happening? Okay, Jericho has the lion tamer locked in. I think Max Caster. How does the referee not see anything? What? Okay, so time out here. So we got back for the picture-in-picture. Presumably the good guys are the Acclaimed, but Max Caster just hopped in there, and the referee's right in front of Max Caster. Hang on here, let me go back a frame or two, because y'all need to see this. Now, I don't nitpick wrestling, because I'm not a trained athlete in any capacity, but when stuff's not adding up, that's when we point some stuff out. So Brian Keith was distracting the referee, and then Max Caster went into the ring to go and take care of Jericho and attack Jericho. Now, by wrestling logic, aren't the bad guys supposed to be the ones going after people while the referee is distracted? I know that technically the bad guy was the bounty hunter, right? But what is happening here? But the referee was right there. I mean, look at how close the referee is. How do you not know that something's going on when the one dude is in the corner? When you got all those people at ringside, how do you not know that some shenanigans are going to go down on both sides? And why is the bounty hunter still distracting the referee as Max Caster's in the ring to help out Anthony Bowens? Wouldn't he want to get the referee to pay attention to what's going on in the ring to help his team out? Oh, but the referee just they turned their head slightly over and then back to the bounty hunter. Okay, well, Jericho missed the Judas and we're back to chops and a super kick. Okay, wait, time out here. Wait, hold up. Okay, so the Redwood's distracting the referee. Why is the referee getting distracted so easily? Okay, so now Max Caster. Okay, so Redwood distracted the referee, then I have to to slow it down to figure out what's going on here. That's probably not a great sign, right? So Redwood distracted the referee, and then Brian Keith randomly went in with the ROH World Title. And then Max Caster swooped in while the referee's distracted by the Redwood to go after the world title. Now they're having a little tug of war with the title. And, well, he accidentally attacked Anthony Bowen with it. Well, this match happened, y'all. This match happened. We're off to a great start. Why are you all surprised? You accidentally hit Anthony Bowens. I mean, it was an inadvertent attack with the title. I understand the assignment there, but it's like, nobody reacted to anything. This is just bizarre to me. Okay, and we just went to commercial break while Jericho was celebrating. Like, okay. But yeah, there was a lot that happened here. There was chops. There was just a lot of interference, and that happened. But yeah, this whole match happened. This whole match happened, y'all. Entrances and everything. And just a lot happened, but also not a lot happened. Does that make sense? Alrighty, people, we've got Private Party. We've got a little bit of a homecoming for Private Party, which is great. They're the tag team champions. And hey, they got the people all energized and stuff. Okay, I am all for these dudes doing their dancing because, like, they're party dudes, hence Private Party, but, like, I don't know if I would just do the pelvic thrust in the middle of the ring. Just, like, without winning the match first. That's fine. I'm okay with it. You gotta give the people what they want, right, if you're coming home. Good vibes here. That's what they just said on commentary. Good vibes here. I mean, now it's a good vibe. We got the energy going. The people are excited to see somebody that, you know, is coming home with gold. Wait, who's coming out here now? What is happening? What are these jackets? I'm really confused. Okay, I know one of them's Leo Rush, but, like, who is this team? Wait, there's more music. What's happening? Can we establish who these teams are that are out here? Because, like, we haven't actually used any tag team names here. So we just have this big brawl, but we haven't, so we named the referees, but we haven't named the tag teams that are involved in this fight. Okay. Either way, this match did what it needed to accomplish. The aftermath was messy, and I'm just confused at this point. They said that there were good vibes, and I don't know if I agree with that at this point. Okay, so wait, who's Thunder Rosa taking on? I missed it. Did I miss it? Did I miss it? I missed something. Did we not have an intro for her opponent? Oh boy, we did not have an intro for the other person in this match. Okay, so it's Leila Gray, but, like, they didn't give her an intro, like, no nameplate, no nothing, no mention on the announcing or anything. Like, we're flat out not introducing people on this show. I'm a little concerned at this point. But I do like Thunder Rosa, so Thunder Rosa has a championship match, right? Yeah. Okay, we're picking up the pace a little bit here, okay? I'm here for it. Thunder Rosa is getting a lot of offense. I'd love to see it. All right, so Thunder Rosa is challenging Mariah May in a Tijuana street fight at World's End for the Women's World Championship. Okay, I'm following along here. All right, Leila Gray is getting in some offense. Okay, the people are into the match so far. We're here for that. We are here for that. Although I have zero clue why they're doing a Tijuana street fight for the pay-per-view, even though, like, they just started interacting with each other, right? All right, looks like Thunder Rosa again, once again, picking up some more offense, picking up some steam here. Oh, nice move right there. Ooh, Leila kicked out right there. This has been a decent match. Crowd's into it. There's some energy. Got some strikes back and forth. Oh, Leila caught her. Oh, that was some determination right there. Oh my god, did you see how quickly that Leila Gray just tapped out there? You know what? This matchup was short, sweet, and to the point. It did what it needed to accomplish, and the people got into it, so I really can't be mad at that. This was good. This was decent. Okay, so I guess our main event is Hook versus Nick Wayne. We've got Nick Wayne's mom and Christian at ringside, which that makes sense. The patriarchy is out there. And I think the other dude out there with the patriarchy, that's Kip Sabian, right? Am I following this? You did one move. Why are we showboating right out of the gate? Oh, did he just, like, kind of hit the apron there or something? Oh, I don't know. I heard something. That didn't sound good. Uh-oh. Oh, right into the steel steps. Oh, ow. The referee's like, you. Well, why didn't you just kick them out from ringside earlier? I mean, this is like a 4-on-1 situation here, ref. The referee's so obnoxious. He's like, take a walk. They're doing the na-na-na-na, hey, goodbye thing. Wait, is that what that arena is called in Orlando? The Addition Arena? Instead of Florida Man, we'll call it Florida Math. I'm gonna stop. I was like, I don't know if he was trying to block something there with his foot, but I think he got it up a little too early or something, but now I understand what he was going for there with the suplex. Okay. That makes sense to me. just looked a little off. Again, I am not a trained professional athlete in any shape or form. I just sit around on my couch and react to things. Okay, but that was like right in front of the referee. How did the referee not see that? I mean, at least this referee at least kicked people out, so that makes sense. Oh, I was gonna say, why are we showboating? You're on the top turnbuckle. Hook could probably use his arm or his leg or something there to knock you over. And you've got a 5 count, so I don't know, I'd want to be aware of that 5 count so I don't lose the match. Okay, we're on the apron now. Okay, the story's about the wrist, the hand, that makes sense to me. Well, why are you just standing there and stalling? Lord, that's one of my biggest pet peeves in wrestling. It's like, sir, your opponent is like right there, right behind you. Like, why are we taking a smoke break here? It's like one thing if they're down or like maybe you're in the middle of a hold or something, right? But it's like, this just like, hey, my opponent's like right behind me. And it's like, I'm just gonna showboat a little bit. It's like, come on, make sure they're down first at least. I swear, I thought that referee was gonna just hop over the top rope there because he just like had the foot on the bottom rope there. He's trying to like jump over or something. Oh, okay, he got in a splash there. That pinfall attempt made sense. He was trying to get a little bit more weight on that pinfall. That makes all the sense in the world to me. Wait, they got kicked out from ringside and they're coming down to the ring now? Okay, Shibata's running around with a 2x4. Did we elaborate why he has a 2x4? I mean, if you're banned from ringside, I don't know why you would go back out there knowing that you're already banned from ringside. Again, this dude was just showboating and it almost cost him the match. He literally almost got stuck in a submission hold there. Oh, Hook just got him very swiftly there. He just caught him. I think he's toast. Yeah, he's cooked. Alrighty, well, Hook won the match. But overall, the people were happy to see Hook. And Hook won. They did, you know, have some kind of like a little thread going there with the hand situation with Hook. So that made all the sense in the world. I mean, this was a serviceable match. Again, the people were happy and they were into it. So we'll count that as a win as well. Okay, so I think the Death Riders are closing things out because right after Hook won his match, they found Darby Allin in a stairwell and they put a chair around his neck and they kicked him down the stairwell. I'm concerned at this point. So now we've got Moxley and Marina out here now. Okay, so we're talking about choices. Okay, so choices and problems with things that they do, things that he's saying. I'm trying to figure out what they're trying to accomplish here at this point, because didn't they have like a segment a couple weeks ago where they were like trying to like pour bleach down Orange Cassidy or something, and now they just kicked Darby Allin down the stairs. Now Darby Allin's just crazy, so we know he's gonna bounce back from this, right? But I'm just trying to figure out what we're trying to accomplish here. I want to know what the mission is, the mission statement, the bigger picture. My problem is that I don't know what's going on at this point. I don't know what's happening or where we're going. So we have Commander coming out here. Why would you come out here by yourself knowing that the Death Riders are like right there? Like, this is a 5-on-1 situation here. This isn't gonna end well for anybody. Okay, Top Flight is out here now. Okay, so we're all gonna pause the attack on everybody because Orange Cassidy's music just hit. Okay, well, here goes Willow. I really like Willow. I didn't really know much of hers until this year, but she's been winning me over. I think she's got a lot of potential. I just really like her personality and her energy. Okay, so we have Hangman out here now. I don't know why we're all just standing around doing nothing. Okay, so yeah, there's that fatal 4-way match that's happening for the world title. This might just be me just not knowing what's going on type thing, but why do we not have the actual title on the show? Right? Like, what didn't Marina have it in like some sort of a briefcase or something? Okay, now we have all these people coming out here now, and I'm just confused. Okay, so they only have security people out here for like what's going on the outside of the ring. I think they had like female staff people, I think, right? Did I see that correctly? Christian's got the right idea. He's just chilling up there with the crowd, with that contract. He's just watching everybody just like beat each other up. He's got the exact right idea. That would be what I would be doing. But like, why is everybody fighting like just all together? Like, shouldn't this just be like anything involving the Death Riders, right? Why is like the entire roster out here just fighting and just like this one spot? It just makes no sense to me. It's like, all right, everybody that's on the show tomorrow just beat each other up out there. Okay, so Pac's trying to destroy the lights? What? Okay, so Pac just destroyed the light board. We can't see anything. Like, we literally can't see anything. Look at this. How do they know the camera's there? Like, I really mean it. Like, we literally cannot see anything at home. Well, I mean, if Rampage is fading to black, it's literally black. like literally just like all dark. Wow. Okay, I think Marina just took a camera? Yeah, is it a cordless camera? Okay, well, we finally got some kind of light in there. We're in the hallway, we're backstage, and for whatever reason, we're following people fighting each other in the dark. Just what is happening? Like, how do you navigate that situation? What is happening here? We're in the control production area. We're in the control center. Why are we taking this out on the production people? They're literally just doing their jobs. Leave the production people alone. They're just trying to do their jobs. Why are we cutting it? Well, they literally cut it out. They literally cut out Rampage. To end things out, we went right to dark on the last episode. They're cutting our show, so we're literally gonna cut it at the end. I see what y'all did there. What did we just watch? Y'all, this is a rare occasion because I don't know where to start with this thing. I think we knew that we were in for something when we went in blindly for this reaction, because I actually didn't look at the card or anything like that, right? But, like, I knew that we were in for it. Kind of right out of the gate when Jericho came out. I think that set the tone. That match kind of set the tone a little bit too, in a way. And they kind of had to claw back out of that, because, like, that first match was rough, y'all. Like, it was rough. It was very rough. The middle of the show was fine. You know, you had a couple quick matches in there. The people were into it. Then, of course, we got to the end of the show with, like, Hook and Nick Wade. We'll talk about that last segment in a minute, though, because we've got some thoughts. But then we get to that last segment, and we saw Darby Allin get kicked down the flight of stairs with the chair around his neck. Again, it's Darby Allin. We know that he's going to resurface. He's been through some craziness, to say the least. That ending there where, like, literally everybody came out and they were fighting in the dark, and we don't know why they were all fighting in the dark. Like, we haven't gotten any motivation or really anything from the Death Riders so far, and we've been following everything happening on Dynamite for the most part. Like, we don't watch every single week, but we kind of just know sort of like what's going on, I think. And even that, I'm like, what is happening? But yeah, like, why did they suddenly cut the lights? Why did we go into the production truck at the end? Why did literally the entire pay-per-view just show up at the end and fight just in the dark? I could understand, like, you know, the people that are in, like, the world title match or adjacent to it. That would make sense to me, right? But, like, did the entire card pretty much need to come out and have one big super brawl in the dark at the end? That was just weird. Like, that whole last chunk was weird. The whole first chunk was weird. They didn't even do a little intro thing for Leila Gray, right? Like, I caught that and I was like, oh boy. And I think this episode was kind of a microcosm in a way of, like, why maybe Rampage didn't work. They kind of assume that you know who everybody is, that you know what the stories are going into this, and that's not how you bring in new people. If anything, that's how you push people away. And I think that's really the main thread for what's been going on with AEW. We don't have, like, much reason to invest in the people. There's not really a clear direction with, like, the stories or whatever. And it gets kind of messy at times, right? Or it's, like, just stuff that we just don't want, like the Jericho entrance. I want wrestling to thrive, you know? I don't like seeing shows get canceled, right? Like, you know, we want the wrestling ecosystem to do well, because if the wrestling ecosystem is doing well, that's great for people in the business, but also good for the fans too, because it's healthy for everyone to have options, right? For me personally, I'm more of a story person first than anything, right? I've always been drawn into the stories, the characters, etc. But I also like a good wrestling match, right? And I love that sweet spot when the two meet in the middle. But if you want the show to grow and to keep people, you need to give them a reason to come back. I didn't see a single thing on this show that made me want to come back. Good matches can only get you so far. We need to be invested and have a reason to come back each week. And we saw more reasons of why, you know, a viewer might be pushed away versus why they might want to come back for another week of Rampage. But that might be a me thing. Again, with wrestling, we got different genres. Like, everybody's going to have a different favorite cup of tea, right? And I want everyone to do well, but it's like, my God, what did we just watch? And one more point to kind of raise before we close things out. It just all kind of felt really disorganized. Give us some sort of organization, give us reasons to come back, get us invested in, you know, the talent that's on the roster, give us their motivations, give us some backstory, give us the lore, give us a little bit of everything, you know, like, because, like, obviously, you know, we all like a good wrestling match, right? But, like, when you're talking about a weekly television show, treat it like a story, give us the interesting characters, give us reasons to come back every single week. Like, watching other regular shows. Like, this is a good example. Like, I just finished watching Squid Games season 2. Was it just as good as season 1? In my opinion, it wasn't, but it was still good. I returned because I wanted to see what happened with the main character because of the cliffhanger at the end of season 1. And then we get introduced to other characters throughout the show. And that's what kept me going, because the side characters made things interesting. I was like, okay, I like hearing their little backstories kind of sprinkled throughout this, right? I think that's kind of a good way to kind of just put it. Give us reasons to come back. Make sure that these different shows are distinguishable from each other, even if it's just like different characters, right? Give us some different stories, give us different characters, get people invested, and I think we'll be onto something. Because, I mean, like, there was a reason why AEW was doing really well for a little while, but then slowly started to lose momentum. I mean, obviously, there's a lot of other factors into this, right? But I think, like, just looking at a general television product, right? Looking at just the product itself, just keeping everything social media, etc. off. Unless if you really follow like every single thing online, you're not going to know what's happening on these shows. And that is how you start to lose people or like lose steam. You're not giving people reasons to come back. And I know I keep, rehashing that, but that's really the main issue. It's assumed that we know what's going on. It's assumed that we know all the backstories and the lore of everybody heading into this. There's no recaps, no refreshes, no nothing. And you have to learn everything on the internet. And that's just not what I'm here for. I want to walk in, get a little refresh of what happened last week at the very least, or even the pay-per-view. That would be awesome too. And just get a clear idea of like why people are fighting each other and why people are doing the things that they're doing, right? Like that just makes sense to me. Why are these people fighting each other? Give me a reason to come back. But yeah, I know this was winded. I don't know how long this video is going to be, but Rampage has ended, and so has this reaction. Let me know what y'all thought about presumably the last episode of Rampage down in the comments down below, and I will see you all in the next one.